No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender.
They will look. They will be on videos and stuff looking like shit. I mean, not like shit, but like sweaty.
Not
like
kept.
Not
right?
kept, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's so fucking badass. That they're just like, you know what?
Oh, they don't care.
I don't give a shit. So that's kind of where.
There we go. There's Nancy. How's it going, everybody? We're with Nancy Nations, world champion, Oregon champion, Washington champion. She won first at Worlds in Romania, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. This is awesome.
Thanks for
we
having
chatted
me.
for a little bit beforehand and super excited. So we got the live video going. We're going to be recording this, upload it later on tonight, so you guys can see the full interview. We're going to have some fun today. Hopefully do a little pulling. Hopefully learn something. Got a lot of questions. And yeah, thanks for being here. Seriously. How you feeling?
I feel good, except for my right shoulder, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's actually good news for me because my right arm too is just. I think it's more destroyed than my left actually. But yeah, we're gonna. First of all, the first question I like to ask people is, we talk a lot about polling and what gets people into polling. We want to know what got you into polling. So we're huge fans of yours. You're one of the first people I ever pulled with, like a few months back, and I was in awe. It was ridiculous. You just put me to the ground, and I was immediately humbled.
Same thing. Within the first 3 weeks, it was like, oh, this is a whole other human being.
Yeah, this is different. So it's
to have you here is yeah.
Technique is huge.
Yes.
As you guys are, I'm sure, are learning that technique is huge.
Did you have a moment like that where you're like, oh crap, like there's a lot to this sport? Like,
yes. My first few tournaments were local, and I was able to win even though I didn't have speed or technique or anything yet. But when I went to my first nationals in Vegas, I pulled against Kathy Merrill and Mary McConaughey, and I lost just straight to the pad, and that's when it was like, oh, okay. And I had to ask myself, do you want to be in this sport? Because if you do, you're going to actually have to put some time and effort into it. I came in strong already. I could, I could muscle my way through a lot of ladies. But when it came to ladies who knew what they were doing,
the technique.
it's different. Yeah. So what, even before that, what actually got you into pulling?
Well, I've always been strong. Guys always telling me, "Oh my gosh, you're the strongest chick that I've ever leg wrestled." Or I like to play Mercy, and I do pretty good with Mercy with guys.
Okay.
I know. I'm like, say Mercy or I'll break your fingers. But so I kind of wanted to test myself. I was 42 years old, and I just thought about arm wrestling, and I was like, gee, I wonder if there's like any arm wrestling competitions. So I got on the computer. I was living down in Bonanza, which is outside of Klamath Falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I started Googling and getting in there and messing around, and I saw the Washington State Championship, and so I made a trip up here, and I just showed up. And I won, and then I went to the Oregon State Championship a couple of months after that, and I won. And then I was like, I'm badass enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to nationals.
Let's step up.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth.
So I went to nationals, got my ass kicked. But I sat down with Kathy and Mary after the competition, and I said, I need you guys to be real with me. Do you think that I have anything? Should I put some effort into this? Do you think I have potential? And they both were like, absolutely, you have potential. You need to learn how to arm wrestle. And so I took that to heart, and I came back. I moved to Portland, not because of that, but I moved to Portland, and I started researching arm wrestling teams. I started looking into it,
That's how it goes every time.
And the first person I found was George Weaver, the Hookers.
Okay, George. Okay.
He's been out for a while. He had some injuries and whatnot, but hopefully he'll be coming back soon. But
shout out George.
Yeah. Their team is they're the Hookers.
Okay.
And in the beginning, who was on that team was Mark Owen,
Okay.
Ernest Strands, George Weaver. Those were the three major ones.
Okay.
So I started going to practices with them, and they were kicking my ass.
Everywhere.
Well, you know how Strands is, okay? Like again.
It's nonstop.
Again, and you know how Mark is. I mean, everybody, George is the same way. It's
Shout out
just
to
like,
all those guys.
Yeah,
Great.
you guys are amazing.
Burnout, yeah.
But yeah, it was always burnout. And they couldn't scare me away. You know what I mean? I think the big...
That's would you say that is the biggest barrier then? If people get over that hump of okay, if they kind of almost have faith through the pain a little bit and then they recover and then they can come back, do you think
and
that's
they see themselves
Yeah.
winning. They see themselves,
just getting better.
Getting better,
feeling
getting stronger. It's a certain personality though, don't you think?
Yes.
Like it's a certain personality that's
Yes.
I want to be better.
Exactly.
Like I want to be, I'm one of those kind of girls that I don't mind losing against guys, but losing against a chick is like...
See, we're
not
lucky
gonna
we weren't
happen.
like that because when I lost against you, if I was like that, you'd never see me again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I had no preconceived notions when we held hands
None.
because you were still able to pull right a little bit, and left you
Yeah.
were still able to hold on to the peg and whoop my ass.
I
That's
was
the
injured
truth.
last year around this time is when I first injured my right shoulder.
Did you get better and then or did worse? Here's injury happened, getting better, and then kind of like a decline, or is it just bad all the way through? And you just know
It wasn't horrible, but I remember Prickett and I had to change our training.
Because
Right arm because of my shoulder. But I had to get ready for nationals, and I was going to push myself through. So it wasn't as bad because I still could push myself through. But I remember at Worlds, when I did right arm, my right shoulder was killing me afterwards. But it still got a little bit better, and I went to started going to physical therapy when I got back from Worlds. Started feeling better, and then I fell.
That right at the taco joint.
After practice. I tripped over stupid...
We'll make up a better
You
story
should-
for that one too.
No.
Yeah,
And
we got to
definitely
make
that
up
place
something.
needs
I got
to be-
jumped
Yeah, exactly.
by 10 chicks.
Oh, dude, no, even worse.
What? Yeah.
10
earnest
aggressive gang member.
Yeah, it
chicks.
was a gang.
Simple.
Clearly I was in their territory, and they were feeling a little bit intimidated
Obviously.
by me, and so they felt like they needed to jump me.
So you got the injury, and you're still in it. That begs the question. What keeps people in it? Do you think it's because people can see, when you're in it, you can see yourself doing this for, until you're 70 or, you know what I mean? It's kind of has a longevity to the sport. There, it's once you.
It's like golf.
Yeah, it's
I
you
think
can do it at
there
any
is
age
a
and be
decline.
relevant.
I think there is a decline.
You
and
get addicted, to be honest.
I
You
think
get addicted.
63 at any sport, I think you start to slow down, and you'd have to, obviously take a look at yourself and do things mechanically different.
Yeah.
That's my assumption on it. I don't know. I'm not 63 years old, and I haven't arm wrestled for longer than 6 months. But being somebody who could subjectively put myself into that situation and see myself in longevity, I think, I think the power band for most of us, I'm 39, and I think the power band for most of us is about 44. And I think that's when we reach our peak, and you can keep that maintained till you're 52. I think Randy Couture showed us that can happen.
Oh, Randy, I love him. He's
Yeah.
a cool guy.
He's just, and I understand that there are certain people that are,
There's freaks of nature.
but the mindset doesn't change.
No.
The mental, I use this metaphor for real. The Navy SEALs who don't ring the bell are not the most formidable dudes.
Yeah.
They're the guys that you would have counted out from the very beginning, but mentally they have told themselves, I am here.
And I
And
am
like you
not
said,
leaving.
And that's the whole point about it, is it is a different, another level of human being. And I think it's neat, you find all walks of life.
Absolutely.
You can see
We've
somebody.
got doctors that are, some of the team members that are on Team USA, and you're going, well, where are you from? What are you doing? And it's like,
Yeah, right.
Huh?
I know, astrophysicist.
Yeah, I know.
Complex
one world.
algorithms.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It is and that's what I told Ernest too. I said, obviously, it's something that's really cool and it attracts the right element of people because most people have a 40 to 50 grand a year job who are doing this at some point because you have to invest in the ibuprofen.
Oh, exactly.
The traveling.
Shout out to ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Shout out to gosh.
Or isopropylated alcohol. That really takes a lot of the aches out too. If you're like, and I know like there's gonna be people who don't do that or whatever, but dude, for me it's an old world Portuguese method, and it's how my old Portuguese folks used to do it. Shout out to
Portuguese.
I'm half Portuguese Yugoslavian. It's genetics.
Yeah. When you talk about all the people who
I'm
have,
Norwegian, Irish.
There you go.
Yep.
Norwish.
I'm a freaking Viking.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Love it.
You're
that's where your strength comes from. Yeah. That's how you won those titles before nationals right there. When you talk about all these people, like who come from different professions and things like that, it really is like it's almost like soccer. Like soccer's so popular around the world because it's so easy to start. All you need is a ball. Right?
Oh yeah.
Arm wrestling's like
Backyard.
easier than that. All you need is a table, right? You don't even, and
that,
sometimes it's not even that. You just need each other,
seat.
and you can
a seat in your legs if you're and
done it at a bar many times. It's like just come here, just come here.
Exactly. And it's like
just let me feel it. Just come on, just let me feel it.
It's one of those like things you do as a kid, like maybe with your dad or something like that, and you think, oh yeah, it's just for fun, and then someone took it extreme. Was like, no, I want this to be big, and now. Obviously, it's kind of weird times for everybody right now.
Yeah.
And we're kind of at a standstill. We don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, I can see arm wrestling taking off at least within the next few years, I think, for sure.
Well, I think even with this...
As long as people keep catching the bug.
When
They just keep catching it.
I mean, Ryan SB is on with Jody Williams and SB with Uncle John today.
By the way, I love SB. He is
SB's
such a cool
amazing
dude.
human
and
being.
I love Jody.
Yeah,
one of my favorites. Yeah.
And these are legends unto themselves. They're in my top 10
SB won
category.
last year.
Yeah, and just ultimately you see that there's people that are flocking to that. So this right now, I mean, we're keeping it small. We're keeping it mandated by what would be smart with us, and thank you for doing that. But at the same time, I don't think if we all maintain the right way and do it, there's no reason why we can't continue to grow here and just taking off the coattails of other people.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my questions to you is we kind of touched on it a little bit, but what's been your darkest moment in arm wrestling for you to get back to the table? Not so much, interpersonal BS, but to get back to the table. Is it this injury? Is it something else? Was it leaving home? Was it?
Well, that's interesting because I've never really talked about a different time, but I went through a anxiety and depression. I went through a really deep bad time.
That's awesome, Cher. Thank you for saying that. No, that's so. That's humbling and that's so full of integrity. It's nothing short of what we wouldn't expect from you.
It was rough, really rough for a couple months, but I still would show up to practice once in a while, and whenever I did, it always made me feel better. Just being around everybody. The endorphins, having something else to think about.
Like-minded
being around my
individuals.
friends.
Yep, you're accomplishing a goal together.
Mm-hmm. I'd feel good when I showed up, and then, of course, when I would leave, things would kind of start seeping in again, but it felt good while I was there. And then, of course, this injury. I would say that's it. Those are the two things. I think that a lot of people will also agree that money can be I would be going to every single tournament that I could possibly go to if money was not an option.
Oh, yeah.
I have missed, since Worlds, I've only gone to the Washington State Championship. I've missing the LA Fit Expo nearly killed me. Like, it's just horrible.
Well,
I hate missing the tournaments.
It's not like there's going to be that many coming up in the near future now. But yeah, that's unfortunate. It's people...
And then missing because of I got invited to the Red Deer. I got invited to have a super match with Maria Peterson, which is something her and I have been wanting to do. I can't do it because I can't hold on to the peg.
Yeah. Well, let's just strap your hand to the peg. That's what we'll do.
Well, it's just...
Red Deers, that's dude,
It's huge.
And it's grown to
Jeff
something that
it's beyond. Like, we'll see if it actually can happen. If that's August, I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see with the virus and everything, but
I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be okay by then too.
Yeah.
But I've had to say no. I had to say no to the Wisconsin State Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I got invited to that because of my stupid shoulder. So it's just like
So that is but it's something that plagues a lot of us American arm wrestlers and Canadian and just North American. I can't speak much for obviously overseas, but it seems like the overall fundage of what's ability, and I think sponsorship is a huge thing. If sponsors, are more abundant and I guess more
interested.
More interested. Like, and I'm not saying like Nike, Adidas, or Reebok, the big three, or Under Armour.
Yeah.
That's kind of garbage. No one wears those anymore. Under Armour smells like poo-poo after you wear it for like
They're not
2
going to see
hours.
this one.
I don't know anything about it.
You make me chafe.
Well,
you give me herpes.
The thing is, it's like, because we mentioned Jody, like I like because we have small tournaments here that like he helps plan things like that. I think we need more proactivity like that, more like novice tournaments, getting people more interested, paying for big events,
then they're not having to arm wrestle the pros, which can be a very big reason not to show up.
It's a curve. It's a learning curve. I mean, you're talking guys who are just already probably stronger than you are, and then when they add even the slightest bit of technique, it's like, what are you going to do? Because you do feel a little bit better even with a little bit of technique.
Did you pull Wes Ross?
I did not. No.
So he was the first person I pulled for this tournament that was down there in Redmond.
Medrit?
Redmond. Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. Yeah, out of my league, hard, but I knew what was coming.
But you're not much of an ego guy though. You'd be like, oh yeah, okay, this will be fun. It'll even be fun to lose.
Right.
But there's plenty
we
of
in
people.
With that actually on our drive there. We were just like, the only thing we said is like, we just don't want to get hurt. That's
right.
it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I lose
That's a
every
good attitude
round.
to
We just
have.
don't want to get hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that the more that I taking these as an amateur and as a novice, it's fun to say adversary and to have fun and stuff like that and say what it is, but not to 100% put it on the line. And what it is Oregon State is August 15th.
Yeah.
The next one.
So is the Anaheim Fit Expo.
And so both of those,
And then Red Deer is like after that.
And then you've got some major events that could still be in a potential. I mean, I think you're gonna have to throw out a few of these other ones. It's just not gonna happen in maybe June. But August the 15th, Oregon State, that novice. 171. That's 176. That's mine. You're not taking it.
I'm
not saying.
So you're not doing the 177 to 210. So we're in the same class.
I'm not saying I'll pull in the open, but
I'll pull left. I'll pull left.
Let me just put it this way: you better be waking up every morning at the crack of dawn, 4:15, and putting it in, because that's what I'm doing. And I'm working with some of the best, and I've got some of the best training partners that are just as motivated and every bit as hungry as me. And I'm watching everybody who's good. Hunter Knobs, shout out to him. He's phenomenal. That's lightning fast. Technique, speed, and power. He's got all three. He's been given a gift, but he understands it as young. Like to see his and he needs sponsorship. Just like you're saying, like whoever can do anything. If Yamaha can fill his sponsorship, Honda, Kawasaki, and Suzuki, all four, and give him whatever. I see him riding wheelies, touching his butthole with riding toilet paper. That cat don't need toilet paper. He's doing wheelies on his ass in the grass.
Through this short.
He's trying to grab the fender and just
expectations.
I know the expectations suck.
I know. I won't use the table either. We're gonna be fair here. Do you want to warm up a little bit?
Sure.
Okay.
We better.
Yeah. For your sake, Nancy.
We better.
All right.
You're getting a lot better though. You're getting a lot better.
Yeah, you think
he
so?
is.
It's such a compliment.
Yeah.
It's such a compliment.
I can feel this. Ooh.
Yeah, he's like he works on it, dude. I saw him. We send each other pictures, just like Benjamin Lopez Snyder. He's working his tail off.
Oh
too.
yeah.
So we kind of touched on our who's your top 10 pullers? Not that people who you want to
back.
Copy. Not people who you're like, oh, I want to pull with them, or it could be, but like who you're just big fans of, who you like their style of, maybe inspire you.
It's hard for me to think and or talk.
I know. That's the point. That's the point.
I love Malin from Sweden.
Yeah.
Dude. Yes.
You know, honestly,
Yes,
I like people because of their personalities more than anything.
What they bring to the table.
Malin, I like how she doesn't take herself seriously, and she could give a flying fuck. Like, she's awesome. I love her.
Rip. Yeah.
I love Angela Christine Rose from Canada.
Okay, I haven't seen her actually.
Oh, I can't believe you haven't seen her. Like, she's with Wall.
I've watched so many videos that like they're just like quick clips of like people, 1, 2, 3, go, and then it's next round.
She just won. She won Wall last year against Michelle Dugan.
Okay.
Anyway, she's fantastic. I also love Anna Kana from New York. Well, New York and California. Gosh, who else? There's so many.
It's hard to do.
If I forget you, they'll be like, I thought I was your favorite.
I know, right? She's so strong. Yeah. That's good.
Gosh. I love Tuta from Greece. She's awesome. There's also a Russian. Well, what's her name?
What is her name? Nancy?
There it is. Nice.
Nice. I can feel it. I know what she's doing.
You can. And, to be square and, just
Just like
be smart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you got me.
He struggled too.
Oh,
But
dude,
gotta-
even just sitting there, that's hard to keep,
Oh,
right?
it
Because theoretically, like, I'm in a better spot, but I mean, you're just so able to stick there and work that, like, it's only a matter of time before you can get out of it. I really have to press down so that you don't have time to come back.
Yeah, that's the... Yeah.
And
He's winking at me, by the way.
The thing I love about Sean is that his face just stays so still. Can you feel her just climb?
Yes.
Yeah. And I can see she still takes your hand, even after going with me, and even after you being fresh. Nice.
It's so weird to do with one hand. Isn't it weird?
Nice.
It feels weird.
It is.
It almost doesn't feel safe.
Yeah.
Start with you. I have to start. I gotta start from there.
I'm getting out of breath already. That's pretty sad.
That's rough. I just better hold you right there and just.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, is that how you want to start?
You just let her go.
And she's got longer arms than you do.
Oh, I know she does.
Dude, so if she gets that rise, you're down. You guys are so locked. I can't. Okay, now I was like, I couldn't even tell that you're starting. Nice. 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 I heard that pop.
It was the last place I wanted to be. That's where I want to start with you. That's where I feel comfortable.
The grape says, as long as you guys both agree on them. Oh man, there you go. I can see both you guys climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Good job. Ready, go. I do that sometimes too.
Yeah. So right here. So
you're when you started, you got away from your arm from the go.
So I should keep more locked.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, use your lats and stay locked.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what you did is you went like this, and because he's strong, you went like this, and then you're arm wrestling away from your body.
Got
Which
it.
takes away from your strength.
Got it. How's that?
That looks, yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Ready, go! Stay with yourself. Even if it just takes time and think. That's
I
so
always
funny,
end
that's
up
it.
here.
I do that too. It's not a great thing to, it's not a great technique to do. And I would advise against
Oh,
that.
I know how to fix it.
Okay. Ready, go! Slide up, slide up, slide up, slide up, slide up, but don't take your thumb out. Get up behind your arm if you can. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Feel that?
Yep.
I got it. I just need to cup a little bit more. That's what I need to do. You're really good at that, you little sneaky snake. He'll get. I'm not going to reveal too much, right?
Right. Well, no, I mean, because
But
I'm
what you
losing
do
from it
is-
most of the time. But
But what you do is you have this sneaky way with your hand where you just kind of like you grab onto my thumb and then it forces me to kind of have to like slip it. And when I slip, that's how I end up grabbing you like that.
Oh, okay.
You feel that?
You know
You
what?
can see that
Let
when
me
I
try
s-
something different this time.
1, 2, 3.
Remember to pull back. Use the strap. Yeah, you already kind of got out of that. Just wait, breathe. And you would have gotten in trouble for taking your hand off.
I would have totally had
Um,
my bicep.
so with the strap,
Uh-huh.
and maybe I'm wrong because sometimes it can look like someone's doing something wrong technique wise, and it's just that someone else is stronger than them.
Uh-huh.
But it looked to me like you weren't using the strap, which means you go like this.
Uh-huh.
You right here you use this and you pull. You were kind of like almost just like pulling back flat hand almost, but you want to get this in that strap. Use the strap. Pull back, and pull here, like in your mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, doesn't it feel good?
Yeah. My thumb's numb, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. You want to try it again?
One more time.
One more time.
Are
Let's
you
go.
okay?
Oh, I'm good.
Ready? Hold on to the peg, mister. Ready? Go. There you go.
The biceps gone.
At least I got endurance. That's all I got. All right.
My beer's the one in the middle.
Copy.
I don't want any Hep.
Nancy, you wanna-
I don't want any Hep C around here, guys.
You
No,
want to
no,
strap
mine's
I
up?
started
water.
trying to bleed on everything.
Mine's
We're at Nancy. You know what we need to do though, because we're at 41 minutes. This is longer than we thought. We need to have you sign this table. That's what we got to do.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
sign
have
it.
a great signature.
Yes.
How much you paying me?
We paid you in beer, but
All right, fine.
we'll give you a plug. You can let the people know what you're doing, what you're up to. Anywhere you want, just not on the pads.
Oh
obviously.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so hard for me to choose what. Okay, I know.
Yes. That would be great. Right there. Oh, wow. You do have a good signature, huh? Oh, she's got an author's signature, dude. That looks great.